Well, thanks for coming over here and looking at the digital and graphic setup. That service package, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. It's $2,500, but what it includes is to get your digital setup done and your graphics done. Logo. So we create a logo for you. We create a hero card creation so you can have it printed. We have a marketing deck that we'll create for you. That's a generic marketing deck that you can give to all your sponsors and vendors and customers that you'd like to have a marketing deck with. And we'll have the prices within there that really show what series you're in and what series you're trying to go to. It'll have a couple little blanks in there probably so that you can have the ability to use what you need to send it out to your customers to put their name in there and something that manner. I will tell you something about marketing decks and logos and stuff. It's intellectual property. So you can't use somebody's logo, put it on a graphic setup for a car and do a mock-up on a car, or sending them with a marketing deck with their information on it, because you're taking their intellectual property, and that's just not good business to do. So remember that when you're taking stuff out, do not use somebody else's intellectual property until they give you that authorization. And something in here, when you're asking and talking to vendors, you can ask them for ability to do that for one-time use, and then once you have them on board, you're going to pretty much get them an authorization to use their logo and intellectual property so that you can post that on social media and different things. With the marketing deck, we're also going to give you a proposal with spots for personalization. A proposal is basically what you're going to send to somebody saying, this is what you're going to do, this is what they're going to do, and if they agree to it, sign here. And the proposal is something before you do an actual contract. The next thing we're going to do on there is a media kit and press release. So we'll take your information, put your logo, put different things on there, and get you a press release. That way you can mark it up to do for your announcements when you have new sponsors, new marketers with you, or you're going to do a new track. You want to have this press release and this media kit for you. Also, we're going to set up a spec. We're also tongue get tied. We're also going to set up a spreadsheet for you so that you can track your own prospects for your marketing and for your sponsors. So you'll know their name, their phone number, and then you can punch off if you've done a email to them, if you've got a phone call with them, if you've done a one-on-one personal connection with them, how are they going, and then budget met, proposal sent, marketing deck sent, and then if they're on board or they're not on board. So that's going to give you either a perspective in an Excel file or in a Trello file. A Trello file is one that's online that you can use, and it's free, and basically what it's going to allow you to keep track of that wherever you go. We're also going to give you in that digital graphic setup a one-page or a trifold that you can use as a handout. So when you're out and about, you can hand that to people that are prospective vendors or prospective marketers or prospective sponsors for your driving. Just remember that whenever you do this stuff, you're having them to trust you and that you're trusting them, because think of the morals and all, what's going on, to make sure that you're with a company that you want to be with. Once you have your digital graphics, we'll send that all to you. It's $2,500. That's a lot of information, a lot of stuff to do. So for $2,500, it's pretty inexpensive. All our packages are pretty inexpensive compared to what's out there. And hopefully you get this package. Not hopefully. You need to get this package. If you don't have somebody else that's going to do this stuff for you, marketing decks and these hero cards, some people can do the hero cards great, but creating a logo, there's lots of things. But a marketing deck, a proposal, and a media kit, that's worth value, because that gives you somebody that's actually in the industry that's giving that to you. All right.